Good morning, good afternoon. Depends where you are, right? I'm gonna be doing a really good news feed today. Give me a second to share it. I just did a Reiki video too, so as soon as I'm done with this, I'll be uploading it for Reiki too. I've been very productive this week. I like these kind of energy shifts, gateways, any type of lunar activity, solar activity. I kind of live for it. So I've been using the energy and getting a lot done. I'll be giving away a starseed activation. I have 3 activations to announce. As soon as I get off of here, I'm going to go ahead and announce it on this page for the last 3 who's won the activations. I'll be tagging you guys in it too. So we'll be having an exciting day today. So try to share this video too. We give away an activation off of every video. We're trying to get a lot of good energy out. I have crazy news. I feel like the news is getting crazier and crazier every day. Like some of it's just unheard of, you know? And I have the most crazy news today. I have some music on in the background. I don't know if it's too loud. I guess I'll see afterwards. I'm trying something different because I'm like in a really relaxed mood today. Just give me one more share. So go ahead and share this video. I'm going to get started with news. And then I will be doing cards. I'm gonna put it in this other group too because we have a really good story that I wouldn't usually share, but I'm gonna share it in this other group too. Alright, go ahead and drop your name if you're gonna want a card. Good morning. We have police uncover a massive pedophile ring at Disney World. I used to live in Florida, so did my twin flame, so we used to love Disney World, you know that. They had Disney and Universal Studios workers among men busted in an undercover sex sting. It's making like really big headlines. I don't know if it's all mainstream media though. We had a Republican say Trump's Jerusalem move may usher in Armageddon. And the Florida rally fans cheered at that. Basically there is a holy war kind of going on right now. Riot police are still trying to deal with civil unrest in the Middle East. And basically both parties are not happy about it. Maybe they should come together in unity for once, but I think because of their religions that wouldn't happen. But if there was ever a time, it would probably be now, or maybe they could see the same side on things. Astronomers are set to scan an alien comet for signs of extraterrestrial technology. The cigar-shaped asteroid, named Oumuamua, sailed past Earth last month and is the first interstellar object seen in the solar system. A team of alien-hunting scientists led by Russian billionaire Yuri Milner will scan the comet. They say they're looking for radio signals, claiming the mysterious visitor could be an alien spaceship. They had crafts spotted over Denver, Colorado. Aviation experts said they saw a string of lights in the sky. They said it was a slow-moving, low string of lights. Denver 7 viewers were not convinced it was the 35 planes flying low in a formation like they were told it was, based off of the video footage. It was clearly UFOs. President Putin may be running for presidential candidate against a robot during the next election. More than 42,000 people signed a petition to put an AI robot into the election. They actually only need 300,000 signatures to get the AI robot on the presidential ballot, so they're actually halfway there. The robot said, quote, "She supports the way Soviet leader Joseph Stalin used violence against his own people in 1930, end quote, off of Facebook, off of a conversation the AI had on Facebook a while ago. Yes, this stuff is really happening. I think we're at a point now. If you're just joining me, go ahead and share this video for a chance to win a starseed activation, but drop your name for a card too. But I think we're at a point now where we've all seen this play out before. It should be kind of familiar to people from living in Atlantis, where we build up too much technology and destroyed ourselves. So I think it's time for people to make a choice. We can choose technology, or we can choose to heal this planet. That's my favorite choice. I'm always trying to heal. We can destroy our planet, or we can choose to heal this planet. We basically have 2 choices at this point. But things can't go on like this. So we have to make a choice. And the amazing thing about living here is I can make a choice as to that decision, and so can you. In the same place. Let's see who we have. I'm really excited. I was doing it a little later in the day, so I'm getting kind of different people. I'm going to be trying to do a sacral video tomorrow on the sacral, kind of like a meditation type video, and then news too, but we'll see. Annie Demerjon. You have a really pretty spelling to your name too. I can't say it good, but you have a really pretty spelling to it. This really fits the theme. You're working on heartache and loss. We really have a lot of past issues to heal. I don't think people realize that's why we can't remember a lot of our past lives and things like that, and all of our experiences. There's reasons for that. And we have a lot to heal. We actually brought here a lot that we needed to heal. So keep working on your heart chakra. It's not through. A lot of people think they can just, become vegan and they're going to be great, maybe ascend. That's an aspect of it. But a big aspect is the spiritual. A lot of people forget that. They get hung up on the physical and the stuff that you can see. But a huge aspect of this is the spiritual. So we had to open our heart chakras to unconditional divine love. We're going to be stuck on kind of like a repeat cycle of rebirth and death and just reincarnating into the same place over and over. Unless we can open our heart chakras to that divine unconditional love. And unfortunately, part of this process, we had to go through some type of loss or grief, like of a physical death, is part of the process. I guess people were judgmental, unhappy, ungrateful, things like that. And so we go through this process so that we can find more compassion, more gratitude. So work on your heart chakra. You would really benefit from a chakra opening. I'm just going to insert this in here now because I have to do it somewhere. But if you need me after, we do readings and energy work. The link is above. And my favorite service to recommend is our chakra opening because we do a really detailed, thorough scan of your entire body and energy fields and things like that. And we can really just tell a lot about what's going on with your body and energetically. So you would really benefit from a chakra opening. The link is above. We teach Reiki and energy healing too. And we have a sale on our Reiki classes where if you buy a level of any of our Reiki classes or Blue Star Healing classes, you get a level free too. You don't need a coupon or anything. You just sign up for the level you need. So the link is above. You would benefit from a chakra opening or a heart chakra activation. Sarah Bendel. Victory and success. We have come so far on this journey. It might not feel like it, but you guys are right where you should be right now watching this feed. Literally, we plan out every circumstance of our lives before we came here. So if you're watching me, you're even contracted to be, and you should feel really proud, and you're going to be successful in anything that you want. There's the type of people that are taking charge of their life right now and making things happen. I think we have to get past that sitting there and waiting for someone to save us stage. And we really have to kind of take ownership and control of our lives, and you're doing a really good job of it. Just keep working on raising your vibrational frequency. Sash Vasquez. I like to say this is like the twin flame card, and that's the whole goal of this. I'm in a twin flame union, and the whole goal of this is to complete our souls and to complete this matrix and to reunite with our twin flames. And we're going through like a planetary ascension, and it's my understanding that when you're going to ascend, when it's your last life and you're going to ascend, that you always reunite with your twin flame. So if we're going through a planetary ascension, would it not make sense that we're all supposed to reunite with that perfect divine union? So that is the point of this whole matrix. It is the goal of this. We're being polished. We're going through like an inner alchemy to bring us to that ideal complete love. But you have to work on love with yourself. I was trying to explain this to someone, so I'll throw this in here too. We have to work on complete self-love. We have to be whole. So if you've ever had those awful experiences that you just want to bury and never remember, well, then you're not going to be whole. We have to heal those. So keep on working on self-love. If you're not in a spiritual union, you're going to be in one soon. If you are in a union, you guys should be working on that union and making it more spiritual. Jennifer Fields. You are here to use your intuition. My favorite teaching style is I do my feeds, and then when people message me, you're not going to be able to get a hold of me probably because I would get drained daily if I answered all of my messages. But that's my favorite teaching style. I like to just kind of put my experience out there, but you have to do this on your own. You should do this whole journey on your own. No one's going to hold your hand or give you what you want to know and things like that. And I think people have this tendency to want to follow others and be given what they need. But it's all about your own inner tuition. And if I was listening to everything around me, I would be pretty screwed, because I did for a long time. I was like listening to what I was told to do and what I should do. And now I know that this matrix was teaching me to use my own intuition. It's kind of like a crazy obstacle course. It's a school. It's a training place. So it's kind of like a crazy obstacle course, and it's teaching you and strengthening you to use your intuition more. Jennifer Fields. I like to tease people and say this is going to be a baby, but it's actually a card of abundance, and it's about connecting with the earth's energy. And the earth has a very spiritual energy that is also very healing, but right now the planet is sick. It's become very toxic. We should be actually healing the planet where Earth used to heal us. We should be actually trying to heal the planet right now. So connect with the Earth more, get out into nature more, and also expect a lot of abundance. 2018 will be a year of abundance. Amanda Marie Welsh. Everything is just always going so fast. I mean, I don't know. Maybe some people are feeling it, maybe some people are not, but you're feeling things speed up on a planetary level. And I'm really energy sensitive, so I can really feel this stuff. So it's really important that you stay grounded. I'm learning how to become more and more grounded. And the more grounded I am, the more balanced I am. The more balanced I am, the better I feel. So I'm learning how to stay grounded and to set my own pace for things. Because, I mean, according to the Matrix, I have so much work to do. It's never going to be done. I'm always going to be rushing. I'm never going to get it done. So it's really important that we ground and that we set our own pace with things, with everything. Terry Archer. I did Reiki level 2. I'm going to be uploading it as soon as I get off of here. It was really good. I was really thrilled with it. I didn't see it or anything, but I could just tell it went pretty good. I get kind of nervous going on live feed. It's not my style. I prefer to be by myself and things like that. I'm kind of introverted. So sometimes I get nervous on feeds or cameras, but I did a really good job. I was really proud. Don't suffer in silence. We're so deeply connected. This energy is very intense. We're going through a retrograde, but we also have a new moon. I believe the 21st is Monday. I'm not sure the date, but it's Monday. So we have a new moon energy coming. And then on the 1st, we have a full moon energy. So within the next 2 weeks, we will have a new moon, we will have a full moon, then full moon is the super moon, and then directly a month after that, we'll have that blue blood moon. But while we're in this 2-week phase that we're just starting right now, getting ready for this new moon and this full moon, it's really important to remember that during new moons, we should be planting seeds and dreams and manifestations. Because when the full moon comes around in 2 weeks, we'll be harvesting whatever we were planning, whatever thoughts were going on in your head. You will see manifest 2 weeks later with this full moon. So it's really important that we, while we're reflecting with this retrograde energy, as things start to shift and we move into this new moon energy, starting like end of the weekend, you guys need to get really positive. You guys need to only think about your dreams and things you want. We're thinking about what we don't want and our fears, and it's manifesting, and then we're complaining about it. So if we don't like things, we can stay really positive. You're already a manifesting magnet, though. You're already like queen of manifesting. But we can always dream bigger. I feel like we're being limited by this structure and this paradigm that even though we're unplugging, and we're ascending, and we're changing, and we're growing, and we're evolving, we're still using this template. Dream bigger. I don't see any unicorns or dragons manifested, and I believe in them so I can see them. I'm not seeing these kind of big creations. We're still using this 3D kind of structure paradigm. I think it's really important that we all start to unplug and get creative right now. So just know you're deeply connected to everyone. That's how I'm able to affect you energetically from wherever you are. You could be, Terry's in Hawaii, you could be in Australia, the UK, it doesn't matter. If I'm happy, which I am, I'm really high vibe, I'm excited, I've had a great week, I'm almost halfway done with my day, I feel amazing, I'm about to share some good energy with you, I feel really good. So I can influence you to feel really good. Now, have you ever had those troll attacks? This kind of troll attacks. We had one in our group where someone said, no, this is fake, and was attacking members I saw, and I had to ban them. I see some of these nasty, angry people. Have you ever had someone really nasty or angry just unleash on you or lash out? Like, I made a comment about, like, Pink, a singer, and someone just threw all of their childhood transgressions and garbage on me like it was my fault, and, like, unloaded, like, 500 lifetimes of garbage on me. Have you ever had those kind of negative experiences? So we really can affect and impact each other energetically. If you are around someone and they are in pain, you should feel it deeply. You should feel their pain. So I tell people that we're only doing as good as the worst person here. We're only ever doing as good as the worst person. So we really had to come together with that unity and that strength and know that we're deeply connected, that we can really impact each other for the better. Rachel Mace. We should be celebrating. I don't know, some people celebrate Christmas, New Year's. If you do and you have kids, go do it, have fun. Find something to celebrate. We should be celebrating. We should be having fun. I'm always so serious. I'm on this mission to save and heal the planet, and I'm so serious. I'm probably the most serious person you'll meet. But we're here to have fun experiences. While we're here to be service to others and to help and to plant good seeds, we're also here to have fun. I think people forget that. My inner child is sick of working today, so I'm going to try to have a lot of fun this weekend. So we really had to get back to that state of playing. Celebrate. Have fun. You were only going to be this person one time in this life. Ever. Nicole Goddard. Firm foundation. Like I said, we were working on grounding. The best way that I like to ground, I'm really connected to the earth. You can just go outside. Get outside for a minute. Connect with the earth. The earth has a beautiful spiritual energy, and it's actually the frequency that we should always be on. We should always be matching the earth's vibration. We're kind of like cells in a body, so we should always be on that same frequency. So you can get outside, but you have to let go of fear. I had so much fear this life, like more than anyone. I had a lot of fear drilled into me as a kid. Fear. So much fear and anxiety, like, I don't know, it would just be like a walking anxious mess with all this fear, negative thinking, you name it. So I've been through this, I've transmuted it. Work on letting go of fear. I should bring up like 50 fears a week. I'll be doing news tomorrow. I'm sure we'll have some crazy earthquakes because of all the craziness going on, and the earth responds. That's what I live for. So now everything's getting all crazy, and the earth will start to respond starting like the end of the weekend. So you guys should let go of fear. There is a divine order to all of this. It feels really chaotic and crazy, and oh my God, there's a divine order to it. We can let go, we can relax, we can just work on ourselves, work on grounding. Jefferson Webster. Have patience. I was telling someone we need to have so much compassion. I mainly deal with the divine feminine more. I mainly draw more of a feminine influence to me. But I have a lot of understanding of the divine masculine as well. Especially since I'm in a twin flame union. And we need to have a lot of compassion. We need to have a lot of patience for everyone, but especially the divine masculine. People act like women have it so bad this life. We're paying off karma. And we all need to heal together, but it's going to be about balance. When we can come into balance with ourselves, we'll be in harmony. So have more patience that the universe is working on this. You're working on healing yourself. Have patience that love is the end result. That everyone will be in a spiritual union that is in alignment with their soul and their spiritual missions. More patience. More patience, and understand that our vibration is attracting. I don't really like, a lot of people will, I do readings, but I don't like doing them as much as I like doing healing work. I'm real vocal about it anyway. You guys all know that. But only because we have so much power and control over what we create. Only because we live in a manifest reality. So I see a lot of like readers that have given people bad advice, and they can do a lot of damage with that kind of stuff because we live in a manifest reality. We have so much power and control. We're the co-creators. Teresa Bratcher, work on your crown chakra, your connection with source. This is the chakra that is the most out of balance right now with humanity. It is our connection with Source, and there are those that seek to cut us off from that connection completely, whether it be from our food, our vibration, whatever it is. There are those that seek to cut us off from our divinity, to keep us powerless. So it doesn't surprise me that there are a lot of people that are very draining to be around right now. Because there's this life force energy that we need to live. It's your chi energy, your pranic energy. People call it Reiki. People call it all sorts of things. But you need this energy. And what happens is when it's not flowing into us properly and our chakras become blocked or out of alignment or things like that, or our energy gets bad, we're cut off from Source. But we must get this energy somewhere, and people turn into energetic vampires without realizing it. I know you all know a few. Some of my favorite types are the type that will complain all of the time. And if you do try to help them, they will tell you why that will not work, why they cannot do that, why they cannot afford to do that, why they could never do that. But they'll just complain and keep coming back and drawing your energy. There are those that take it through power. Those are my least favorite type of energetic vampires. It really upsets me sometimes. Where they will take it through force or through power. That's more of like a power trip. So, we need to work on our connection with Source and strengthening that crown chakra. I tell you guys, get outside, get into nature. Go into the sun and picture the sun filling you with Source energy. Your intent is really powerful. I like to use my shower for a meditation. I said this in my Reiki video too. I'm now not taking baths for about 6 months now. My bathtub broke, but I tell you guys, take a salt bath every day. It does amazing things for your energy. So now I'm taking showers while we figure out manifesting a different house, I believe. I think we're going to sell our house and work on getting another one with like a fenced-in yard, which I'm really excited about. So in the meantime, I'm taking showers. And I'm using that shower time to cut my cords, to clear my energy, to heal myself. And I use the water, and I'll use different colors for healing. So you can use the shower all sorts of ways. Tune in. You need to meditate for this energy. While I sleep, and you may think it's recharging you, you need to be recharged with cosmic energy. It's a different type of energy. So through meditation, you can tune into this energy. Kiki Rafael. I'm going to stay on a little while. I'll have some chill music on. I'm going to stay on. So go ahead and share this. I'll be giving away a starseed activation if anyone wants to know what that is. I do all types of different healing activations, which are pretty amazing. Everyone's kind of geared towards something different. But that one is geared to activate you and your spiritual abilities, but also to connect you furtherly with your galactic families. So I'll be on here a little while. Kiki, you are using your awareness. I want to draw the right people to me. Basically, I only want to be around my soul group. It sounds kind of snobbish. I want to be around my soul group, my soul family, the awakened. I'm drawing all the healers to me. All of the light workers. Basically, amazing souls. I want to draw people to me that already have their third eyes open or are working on them. So keep on working on your own psychic awareness. I tell people that while your third eye might be open, it will always keep expanding. Your awareness will always keep expanding. I tell everyone, I made a whole group about it too, to take chlorella. I think it's the best thing that we can do to combat the toxins right now with our food and air and water and things going on. I have a whole Detoxing the Matrix group if you guys haven't checked it out. So check out the group Detoxing the Matrix. Make sure you're taking chlorella. Some people take spirulina, cilantro, but I really like chlorella. It's what our space friends have recommended to me to use in my healing work, and I think the whole planet should be on it. I really do. That will really help clear out your third eye and help your psychic awareness. Someone told me yesterday that they don't think that's accurate because they're really psychic and they've been tuned in for their whole life. Imagine if you detox your third eye, how much better your awareness will be. It will just help strengthen it so much more. So work on detoxing your third eye more. We really need to detox more. People will say, I don't need to detox, I'm healthy. Well, you've actually been getting chemically induced your whole life in some type of form. I grew up eating Cinnamon Toast Crunch was my favorite cereal. Well, there was paint thinner on it. I probably ate like, I don't know, a tablespoon of paint thinner every bowl of cereal I had half my life. Well, that doesn't leave your body. Metals never leave your body. They store up in your body. And the thing is, people aren't noticing it until they're getting sick and it's getting to be too late. I don't want you coming to me with stage 3 cancer, crying to me, asking me to heal you. I want you to stay healthy. That's my only intent, is I just want everyone to heal and be healthy. I believe that that's our divine birthright. So, Tammy Boyd is going to pay attention to our energy. What is draining you? That's what woke me up. I realized we were being energetically drained. And we really need to pay attention to how we feel around people. Some people can be draining. If other people are draining, then you might have the problem and you might be the energy vampire too. Because some people can be draining for us, so we act draining back to them. So if you're feeling drained, work on not being so draining. Work on shielding, cutting cords, paying attention to how people make you feel. Hopefully I make you feel good after this. That's like my intent. I like to get a nice energy on here. I want you to feel like uplifted and good and ready for your day, or like peaceful or zen. I want you to feel good. But your body will always be like a barometer to what's going on. Pay attention to vibrations you're feeling and getting. I'm still learning how to read people and energy. And we really had to pay attention to the energy that we're feeling. It would have really saved me a lot of lessons earlier in my life. Because a lot of people are still going based off of ego personalities. With politics too. What ego personalities and what's being presented and said. But we had to kind of look deeper. Past that ego. And a lot of people aren't showing their real selves or their real souls. A lot of people like to hide behind that ego. When I'm really uncomfortable, I do. I notice it. You can just hide behind that ego personality and it will make you feel safe and secure. But we had to get to that authentic place. Kristen Jota, solitude. And we're going to do that through meditation. I tell our students to meditate for 20 minutes a day. People will tell me that. They definitely don't have time. That's my favorite. I have kids. I have a dog. I have a job. I have all of this stuff. Trust me, you name it, right? I don't have time. How about your 15-minute shower or 10-minute, 15-minute shower I just talked about? You can meditate in the shower. Because I don't necessarily like sit there and meditate, but I'm definitely in a meditative state for at least an hour a day. But I don't like sit there per se and meditate like that. So you can be in a meditative state while you're running. Some people like to exercise and meditate. That's like the best time. What about a job you hate? You can kind of do that on autopilot and meditate. There are different ways to access that meditative state, especially once you become good at it. It's like everything else. You practice. And when you meditate, it will bring you to a place of inner peace. And it will reflect in every area of your life. You will get rid of that fear, that anxiety, those kind of lower things. And it recharges you with a beautiful cosmic energy that you need. Not to mention this energy is helping me reverse age and heal every aspect of my life and my body. So it's kind of amazing. So definitely meditate more. Get outside. Just sit out in nature. Still your mind. There's just so many ways to meditate. That's what people lost with yoga. When I see people, and this is the thing, and yeah, people get really mad at me like I'm mainstreaming Reiki, but I'm not losing the spiritual aspect. That's what happened with yoga. They lost the entire spiritual aspect of it, and it became like a physical kind of, oh, let's get in exercise and in good shape, and it became like a physical type of thing, but it was meant to be a spiritual practice. So we need that spiritual essence always. Brianna Jade, good morning. Patience and planning. I tell people to stop making snap decisions and to really think and make conscious, aware decisions right now. You're really in a studying, learning phase. When I woke up, I went through a period where I like to say I was researching a lot, studying, learning, remembering things. And then I shifted and started to, instead of researching things with my free time, meditating. And more tuning in to my own guidance. So make conscious decisions. Elizabeth Sellers. Material harvest. I'm predicting, depends on where you're at with your evolutionary level, but this is Ascension news. This is not 3D news. So since this is Ascension news, and we're working on a spiritual ascension, anyone watching this, I'm predicting a year of abundance and love, 2018. It's going to be an amazing year. We're having a rough end to this year. I mean, you guys might not know it yet, but I kind of live in the future. We're going to have a rough end to the energy to this year, but it's getting us ready for the new. So a lot of people are going to see a lot of things collapsing around them. Let them. Have faith that you planned out your life before you came here. And really work on what you're manifesting with this energy starting next week. Sarah Labra. Oh, I know. I'm going to start doing music in the background, I think. I don't know. I do it for like my Reiki videos, and I really like it because it's kind of like a good vibe. I just am always like chilling, like a real chill vibe. I'm a Taurus, so I like to be at home a lot, and I just like to make it really like relaxing and the right energy here. On my next video I'm going to upload, I went over like cleansing your house and things like that. It's so important. I like to wake up, and it's amazing to wake up in gratitude. When I was sick and on medications, I would wake up feeling like shit. I would usually wake up feeling like shit. Or have no energy. I had no connection to source. I probably was very draining to be around because I was cut off from source, I'm sure. So I didn't wake up feeling great. Now I wake up feeling energized. I sleep great. But I like to wake up and I clean my house. And then I sage it. And then it feels really good, like it's all clean and sage. I just have a little routine I do every morning. But it's really nice to either sage your house or Palo Santo it. I tell everyone that they should cleanse their house at least once a day. At least once a day, sage your house. Clear the energy out of it. How many negative words have you said in your house ever? How many not nice words? Maybe not positive words. Maybe energy floating around. Words are energy. I don't know what you're filling your house with, but we're not 100% positive yet. People still have a lot of negativity to overcome. So in the meantime, clear that energy out. It will do amazing things for your health. Sage actually kills bacteria in the air. It will get rid of toxins. Like it will cleanse and purify your air. So I would recommend everyone using some type of spiritual practice. You can white light your house. You can Reiki your house. Elizabeth Sellers is an energy worker. It doesn't surprise me. You all are watching this. I'm drawing the healers back to me. That's what I most resonate with as a label. And this is an amazing card. I say there's a little guy in there. I'm going to do a video someone asked on specifically energy balls. So I'm working on like getting a lot of content out. You guys are lucky enough that all you guys kind of joined me right when I woke up and started my mission. So I'm kind of doing it real public, and it's pretty amazing. So I'm going to get an energy ball video out next week. I am working on it. You have to be very careful with them too. Our intent is really powerful with what we're doing. I have a whole video about how we should only put out good vibrations, good energy, because whatever we put out comes back to us. I'm working at putting out really good positive energy because it's my hope that it will spread like a ripple effect worldwide. I feel like I need to heal this whole planet. I feel this responsibility to help. And so this is kind of like my mission. I do live feeds. I try to get a good audience, try to get some good energy, and I try to spread awareness. But we have to be careful with what kind of energy we're putting out, because some people don't like the energy coming back to them. I look at it like this. This is a great example. It sounds really whacked out, but this is how the universe pretty much is. I look at it like I'm in a white room. Just think of like an empty white room. And I'm sitting here with a virtual reality headset on, and there's no one else in the room but me. And whatever energy I'm putting out is only going to come back to me. There's only me in the room. So that's basically how the universe works. Whatever energy you're putting out will come back to you. Cindy Forbes. What is cutting you off from the flow of abundance? This is going to be my next topic. Probably tomorrow I'm going to start doing some major dissolving of money blocks. I know that we were born into this slavery system where we would always be broke and sick and limited. I get that, but we're dismantling that. We're coming out of it. And I'm still seeing so many blocks. And abundance is not about money. It never has been. We have a real spiritual currency. It's energy. We have actual spiritual currency, but we're being drained and siphoned for it and kind of like exploited over it. So pay attention. We should always be in this flow of abundance. It's our birthright. That's why I like to use Reiki. Someone told me once that Reiki was their abundance, but I look at Reiki kind of like it almost is the flow. This energy. Nor Frey. New beginnings. I'm looking forward to a new beginning. That's what this new moon will be about. I'm going to put an article up. It's still a little too early. I would have put it up a couple of days ago, but it's a little early. So I'll put it up a little bit closer to the new moon, but this is what the new moon will be about. New beginnings. Letting go of the old and new beginnings. We're seeing amazing things happen around us. And things are really going to pick up intensity too. But just know that new things are coming. Jamie Chaney is going to be my last card really quick. You are letting go of nostalgia and memories right now. It can feel like, oh, if I had done this in my life, or if I had made these choices, or maybe if I had done this differently, but you didn't have a choice with anything. I know we have free will, and we have these illusions, but we also planned out every experience we would ever go through before we came here. So let go of that. We're working on doing some major childhood and inner child trauma healing too. So send yourself as a child love. A lot of people will like to use photos to do that too. It's really helpful. You can get like a child photo of yourself and send that child love. Send yourself love at whatever age it was. I'm going to let you guys go on that note, but I'm going to be uploading my Reiki video. If you guys need me, I'm going to be doing my usual. I'll be around for 2 minutes in energy work. You can just set up anything on our site and I come find you immediately. I check it all day long. And I'll be back for live feed tomorrow. I'm sending you guys such high vibe energy. It's an amazing energy to get things done. Go do things. Have fun right now. It feels beautiful. I like to work during this energy because I like it the best. So I've been working a lot, but get out there, have fun, meditate, feel the energy. You're being upgraded right now. Our light bodies are basically being upgraded by this influx of energy. So be kind to yourself, drink more water, rest if you need it, things like that. And sending you guys so much divine love.